You know the thing that I learned in the first 3 weeks of 2021? Stop looking at the difficulty. If you continue to look at the difficulty, you will complain. And if you complain, you will never get anything done. So here's what I realized as it pertains to me. I started taking an accounting course, Accounting 202, January 9th. We're now into the third week of the semester, and I'm 2 weeks behind because I wasn't really focused and I was looking at how difficult the course was. And when you look at the difficulties, it's almost impossible to look at the opportunities. You can't focus on the difficulties and the opportunities at the same time. So I started looking at the difficulties like, man, I really don't get accounting. This course should be in person, but because of the pandemic, I can only take it online. I was looking at the difficulty and not looking at the opportunity. And so one of the things that I was shown was, Max, you can't look at the difficult things. You have to look at the opportunity. Look at the opportunity that you have before you. Yes, you're taking accounting and it's difficult to you, but you're not paying anything for it. Your work is paying for you to take this course. I know this is not your favorite subject, but maybe I'm trying to teach you something. And this is what I was being taught. For a long time when I was taking in-person classes, the teacher was teaching. The teacher was teaching me the way that I wanted to be taught, which made it easier for me to grasp different concepts, to grasp an understanding of what was being taught. Now, because we're in COVID-19, a lot of us are taking online classes, which means that a lot of the things that we're studying and learning is now self-taught. And so what I learned is I'm not as good of a learner as I thought I was. And here's one thing that I was lacking with being a learner. I wasn't patient. Part of being a good learner, part of being a good student is being patient. And so what I would do a lot of times, especially with these online classes, I would try to get the main ideas. And really the only thing that I was focused on were the grades. So I didn't get into, the different details about the main ideas, which is very critical in understanding the whole concept. So a lot of times I would read the stuff that were in bold. I wouldn't read the stuff that were underneath the bold printed stuff. I would just try to get the main ideas and basically forget the details and try to do it as little as I can to try to get an acceptable grade. But because I was looking at the difficulties, I didn't understand the opportunity that, man, I could become a better learner. This is serious. I can become a better learner. I can now, as I'm reading courses, is making sense. I'm getting an understanding of the why behind the things that I'm learning versus just trying to gobble up the main ideas to try to get a good grade. So don't focus on the difficulties. If you focus on the difficulties, you will only accomplish mediocre things. And if you accomplish mediocre things, you will have mediocre results. You will have a mediocre life. But when you take your eyes off of the difficulties and you take your eyes on the opportunity, that's when your faith comes in. That's when a level of creativity that you didn't know exists, that's how it comes about. When you're looking at the opportunity, you tap into your God-given ability, and then you're able to accomplish the difficult things. And sometimes difficult things is because we never tried. We never tried accomplishing those difficult things. It's something that's brand new. It's something that's fresh for us. So as we all are working toward our goals, whether you're working on school like I am, whether you're working on a job, a relationship, a business, keep in mind, it's okay to have difficult things. Difficult things are the things that distinguish us and the things that makes us strong when we finally go over, our obstacles and we triumph over them. So stay encouraged. Remember, we walk by faith and not by sight. Thank you again. You all enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good morning.